but we do have a bunch of managements and a lot of earnings to address too. So let's go straight to the first one on our radar, JBM Auto. The company saw a good performance, 40% plus in their revenue, EBITDA, as well as the net profit. The stock currently lower, but remember, it's been a big mover in the last 6 months or so. Nishant Arya, who's the Vice Chair and Managing Director at the company, joins us now to discuss those numbers. Nishant, first up, congratulations on being reappointed as the MD for the next 3 years. Good numbers coming in, but the question is, how close are you on crossing your earlier guidance of 6,000 crore revenue on the top line for the full year with 12 to 13% margins? How many e-buses did you deliver in the third quarter? What's the outlook?
So we are on track to really clock and deliver the buses, 5,000 electric buses by Q2 of the coming financial year. And as you've seen that in this year, we've had about 41% of top line growth and about 47% of PAT growth. And I think even more important aspect of the net cash accrual, which has gone to almost 70%, really shows that the company is generating good cash for making new investments and investing in new projects. Parallelly, we have been delivering buses like in the last quarter. Our buses at Statue of Unity and different locations have been delivered and inaugurated. And we are seeing that buses in cities in Delhi, in Gujarat, and many other states would be started. Even recently in Haryana, the Honorable Chief Minister launched our buses just a few days back. So consistently, we have been delivering buses, and I think in the last quarter, our delivery has been pretty strong. And with about
Nishant, just want to come in there. Congratulations, first of all, on having your outlook pretty much clear. But we need to cross-question you on a couple of aspects. One is, year to date, how many buses have you delivered? You told us about 5,000 by second quarter of next year. So year to date, how many have you delivered? For this year, how many will you deliver? And for the coming year, FY25, how many will you deliver?
Correct. So currently, we have our guidance up to quarter 2 of next financial year. And I think in the next couple of months, once the next year is crystallized, I'll be able to give you more numbers of the FY25. In this year, we are targeting 1,500 to 2,000 buses in this financial year, FY24. We have already delivered close to 700 buses to our customers in the last 9 months. And we would be looking to deliver the rest of the buses in these 3 months in last quarter.
So in quarter 4, you'll deliver double the amount that you've done in the last 9 months, correct? It'll be more than 800 buses.
Because if you see the numbers, that in the first half of this financial year, we did, the top line was more than the whole of last financial year. And in the third quarter, we have done almost equivalent to what we did in the first half. And definitely, when we have a guidance of close to 5,000 crores plus top line in this financial year, so we would be looking to really enhance the deliveries in the last quarter, because all the customers are also always preparing to take deliveries in the last quarter before their budgets exhaust. So therefore, it's the best quarter of the year.
Okay, so now a couple of things. You said that you may deliver 1,000 to 1,500 buses this year. Assuming that number is somewhere in the middle of it all, you've done 700 buses. So that means you will have to do about 500 buses in the fourth quarter itself. Realizations per bus, the last time you joined us, you said are close to 1.5 crore or roughly 2 crore rupees per bus. That amounts to 1,000 crores worth bus business revenue itself in the fourth quarter. Is that right? And if that were to happen, what's your target for the full year in terms of revenue?
Full year in terms of revenue will be crossing 5,000 crores in this financial year.
And buses, how much will buses do in the fourth quarter?
Buses in the fourth quarter, as you said, if we do about 500, 600, and the average is about 1.4 to 1.5 crores. So that would take it to almost 800 to 900 crores in the quarter 4.
All right. And Nishant, just to clear that number, for the year, it was 1,500 buses, right? For this year?
Yes.
So that will be So that will be 800 buses then, in quarter 4.
I said 1,000 to 1,500 buses.
1,000 to 1,500. Got it. All right.
So
Clear that.
An average of 1,250 as a number. So since we've delivered 700 already, so we'll be talking about 500 buses. Yeah.
Superb. So, and 5,000 crores is the overall business that you're looking at. Nishant, just a question to you. Since the bus business is doing so well, would you like to carve it out into a separate entity, maybe list it separately, unlock some value, get an investor in there, and try to scale up? Because I think your total capacity has moved up as well to around 20,000 buses, right?
Correct. Yeah, so we have a subsidiary in place which focuses on the electric vehicle business, on manufacturing and delivering buses on a constant basis. So therefore, that gives us an edge to be very focused on that business. But definitely, as and when we see opportune time to list it separately, we would look at that, but nothing as of now.
Is that a proposal though? You are saying the coming year, if it reaches a particular revenue mark, will you then look at demerging it?
We are always looking at ways to create value for all our stakeholders. So whatever works in that direction would be our intent.
But there is more than one subsidiary in which you are doing the bus business, right?
So we have a subsidiary which does the EV bus manufacturing, and a subsidiary which does gross cost contracts with different customers.
And if you could just, for the clarity of our viewers, give us the shareholding pattern of both of these subsidiaries. How much of this subsidiaries is held by JBM Auto, the company, and how much of it is held by promoter entities?
So the EV manufacturing entity is, I think, around 85% held by JBM Auto, and the e-mobility entity, which is the mobility operations, is held about, I think, 83% or so.
And the rest is held by promoters, right?
Correct.
And Nishant, final question before we let you go. Your businesses are looking up. Are you on the prowl? Is SML Isuzu coming home to you?
So there is nothing for me to comment on market speculation at this juncture. But definitely, if and at any point anything comes up, we'll be very happy to share with you.
Sources indicate, Nishant, that you're interested and there are some talks that are ongoing. Do you want to deny that?
See, I do not like to comment on points where there is nothing to share. So I think at this juncture, I wouldn't like to comment on it.
Okay, Nishant, for the time being, you're not commenting on it. But in case there is a deal in the works, we request you to join us on the channel. And in fact, we can detail that deal if in case it does take place. And in case you're going to demerge the entity as well, we'll be happy to chat about that. As you said, you want to unlock value for your shareholders, and we like to give our viewers the best as well. Always good speaking to you. Thanks so much, Nishant, for joining in
Thank you.
all of those details.